genuinely, at this point, I don't even know where to start, other than the fact that it's currently the 14th of October and we haven't seen each other for 6-7 weeks, maybe 8. I did film quite a bit of stuff before I went to America, and then before you know it, I'm back and I've been in America for 6 weeks. I've been home for a week, and I was just looking at all the footage and I couldn't even remember what was going on, what was in it, what training I was doing. And I was like, you know what, let's just wipe the slate clean, let's have a little bit of a catch up, and let's the last week has been like a life admin week. I have cleansed my soul by cleansing my wardrobe, getting rid of stuff that just isn't me anymore, and that is absolutely what I needed. I needed to get rid of a lot of stuff, a lot of crap. A lot of stuff's gone on Vinted, so it is getting a second home, and then anything that's like beyond repair has gone to like the bins, clothing banks, stuff like that, and just really decluttered, because I came back in like a completely different mindset and just wanted to make sure that my environment was setting me up for success. And now it is. Now we're in a good place, like physically in a good place. And I go to Portugal on Thursday, which is gonna be fun. So let's catch up on training first of all. So where I was in America, I was in the middle of the desert. It was hot. You couldn't even walk from like where I live to work without having to get changed, because I was just drenched. And I had to, realistically, to train, you had to do it before 8, before it got too hot, if you were going to do it outside. Inside was okay, there was some air conditioning, but like staring at the same 4 walls. So I did manage, I'd probably say about 60% of my training. I don't think the intensity of that 60% was there. The day that I spent 3.5 hours on the bike into an hour run, the intensity wasn't there. Like, I wasn't pushing on that bike ride. It was a case for me of mentally being in the saddle, staring at the same 4 walls for 3.5 hours on a stationary bike, because I didn't have access to a road bike. That was like mentally challenging. The pool was like a social pool, and whilst there were a couple of opportunities where I got my goggles out, I got my hat out, and I did some like swim set stuff. If the pool's busy and I've got a swim to do, but there's like 20 people in the pool, like I can't expect people to stay out of my way, and I was very aware of that. So I sort of came away from that in the mindset of I had a really good time. I explored lots of new places. I spent 5 weeks in California. I'm never going to get that opportunity again. I needed to come away from that feeling like I'd achieved something by giving my body a rest, by enjoying, by de-stressing, and I feel like I came back in a completely different mentality about life than when I went out, which, if I could have asked for one thing, that's what it would have been. That it refreshed me mentally, it refreshed me about my career and everything like that. As you can probably see from my skin at this point, the stress has come back. I am definitely dealing with it a lot better, and I'm definitely like raising things that are stressing me out that I don't need to be dealing with. So I'm definitely still in a better place mentally, and I just, yeah, like I feel like myself again. I feel like I'm enjoying life, and I think that was very needed. However, what that also means is that on Thursday I do fly to Portugal to complete this 70.3, and the key word here will be complete, because as long as there's no major injuries, illnesses, anything that's going to stop me, I will complete it. But the last videos I would have been like, yeah, I'm giving my all to training, like I'm not missing sessions, I am applying myself, and that hasn't happened for the last 5-6 weeks. So, and that's okay, because when I look at it, I've made some amazing memories, made some amazing friends, spent an amazing time away, and that training just wasn't my priority then, and that's fine. And now we're going to Portugal and my aim is to enjoy it, and if I enjoy it, then the plan is to do another one next year, and if I don't, then we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But I've really enjoyed the training, what I have done, and I think that that will give me something to focus on throughout the winter. So yeah, I guess that's a bit of a training update. Life update, not much has changed. Albie's out in America, so we did have a week's leave out in America. So I finished work, we met, we did LA, we did Vegas. So yeah, that was really, really nice. He comes back the week after next, so he's not going to be in Portugal. This week's plan, got work to do, coaching work to do in my evenings, because obviously I'm not going to be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is when I would usually do my program builds for people either starting or starting a new phase next week. So today and tomorrow I am going to smash my evenings full of coaching work so that everyone's set up and ready to go, and then I am going to pack. Jordan has sent me a packing list this morning. Jordan has very kindly sorted me out a bike box, and he has sorted me out dismantling and reconstructing my bike, because that would be where I would have really struggled and got very stressed. So that's the plan for this week, basically just like another admin week, sorting all of that out, making sure that the house is like clean for when I come back. So the house is tidy, I just need to like hoover and stuff, because I've sorted out like all of my drawers, all of my wardrobe. So that's the plan for this week. Training wise, I went to the gym this morning and did a very quick upper body session because I needed to be back at the house by a certain time. So it was literally 30 minutes. And I felt really good for doing that. I felt like I needed to start my Monday with a bit of movement, but I didn't have anything on my training program for today, so I just did a quick upper body session, nothing wild. Tomorrow I have got a bike into a run, 45 minutes on the bike into a 3-mile run, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing really strenuous. And then Wednesday morning I've got a swim before then going into rest day Thursday, and then just like bike, making sure the bike's okay and stuff before Saturday, and potentially a swim if we can manage one. So that's the plan for this week, is to pack, make sure everything's sorted. So essentially this video was going to be a catch up, a welcome back, and a pack and get everything sorted with me, because if I do it with you guys that are watching, it will be more enjoyable for me rather than trying to do it on my own and inevitably flapping that I've forgotten something. So yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day and that you enjoy the rest of this video. It's Thursday. No, it's not, it's Wednesday. When did I film the first stuff? Monday? Yeah, 2 days later, there we go. And updates. Bike is packed, in the car, ready to go. You'll have seen that footage. Nothing else is ready. So my plan right now, bearing in mind we are leaving in 12 hours, is I've got 3 bags of washing that I need to sort out. I've got some piles going on down here. I am going to sort out all of my washing, put my washing away that isn't coming with me, and then start putting piles, start putting stuff into packing cubes to make sure I've got everything. I've got stuff to charge. I need to find an inner tube. This is a reminder so that when I'm editing this, I'll remember if I found an inner tube or not. Then I've got some coaching work to do, so I'm going to sit down and do that when I've packed, but I know if I sit down and do it, my mind will be on packing. So I want to get packed. Then having a pizza tonight, so like, oh, just kick the tripod. Our like local town, village town, whatever it is, on a Wednesday night, they have a wood-fired pizza van that come. So we're going to get a wood-fired pizza, start the carb loading as we mean to go on, and I'm hoping by the time we get a pizza at about 6, everything is done, or the majority of the stuff is done. So that's what I'm going to get up to. I'm going to put my audiobook on. I have started getting some stuff out. I've got like some skincare, some hair bits, some sun cream, painkillers and stuff. Just basically as I've been going in drawers, getting ready and faffing around, I've been pulling stuff out thinking, yeah, I'll need that, I'll need that. So get my audiobook on, I will put a time lapse on and get sorting out the washing, sorting out what is going on, and go from there. Hello from Portugal. I have just been sat down editing this last video, well, the video that you've just watched, which is basically me packing, getting everything sorted for Portugal, and a little update on where I've been, what's been going on, how I'm feeling coming into the race. I am obviously now in Portugal, as I say, and editing this so I can get it up for you. The next video will be a sort of get to Portugal, arrive, get everything sorted kind of video vlog. So that is to come. I'm not 100% sure when it'll be up. It depends how I recover post-race, what goes on, what happens, how much editing I get to do while I'm here. So I will get it up for you as soon as I can with a little race recap. So if you got to this point, thank you for watching, bearing with, and just to let you into a little secret to get you to watch the next video. This idiot forgot her wetsuit. So all that packing that I've just done didn't include my wetsuit. So that's fun. Like I say, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will be back with some more regular content now I'm back in a routine.